We are cooking. Place a large pot of salted water on medium-high heat. How much is a large pot of water? Is that on camera? Oh, actually, this gets the whole kitchen. Like the entire area. If you turn the tablet on, you can look at it. So we're gonna go like half this pot.
There's an ad.
Of course there's an ad. It's the first 10 minutes is all ads. Place a large pot of salted water. How much salt do you add to pasta water is the question. Do I know? No. Add the pasta and cook. Wait, do I have to cook the pasta while it's boiling? Or when the hell do you add pasta? On medium-high heat? This looks like medium-high. I hope that's not too much salt. Okay, prepare the chicken. Well, first, Harold needs to chop the damn chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is pull out this chicken. If I can get the camera to angle down. Harold cuts finger off live on stream. I'll get there. Honey, I think opening that thing, you dented, like you folded the tip of this knife over.
No, honey.
It's not very sharp anymore.
It hasn't been sharp. That was just paper.
God, I can hear people outside. It's horrible. This looks very good. Ugh. It said to use a pound of chicken. How much is a pound of chicken?
Use all the chicken that's in there.
Alright, we got the chicken. Damn, that's a lot of fucking chicken. Why didn't they cut them all nice? Like, look, that one's way thinner and nicer. This is like a thick-ass piece of chicken. And now I'm covered in chicken goop. How am I supposed to wield the knife with chicken goop on me? Okay. It said to cut it into bite-sized pieces. So we're going to try and not cut myself into bite-sized pieces. Okay, come on, get off there. Turn that down. I'm assuming just flatten it out like this and just... I mean, that looks like a bite size to me. This is a little bit better than Traub with damn hot dogs. You know what I just realized? With bite-sized pieces, won't the chicken cook differently? Like timing-wise? Probably ought to do it like that. And with this big-ass thick piece of chicken we got here, how the hell am I supposed to cut it so that it cooks evenly with the rest? Yeah, I don't remember the last time I actually cooked, like, meat in the house. Salmonella stream just started. Yo. Chicken is the nastiest texture you can, like, have. But we're recooking chicken pasta. I don't know what it's called. It's from Pinterest. It's called Marry Me Chicken Pasta. I'm already married, so I don't know what happens when you eat Marry Me Chicken Pasta when you're already married. Your wife proposes this time. That's what happens. Yes, put your finger under the knife. That's a good start. That piece is fine. Like, look at how thick this piece of fucking chicken is compared to that one. What am I supposed to do with this damn thing? Guys, no one at Gordon Ramsay on this because... Yeesh. Like, look at this thing. It's so thick. It's got 2 C's on it. Okay, it's gone from bad to worse. My wife is off camera giving me a look of abject horror. Don't look.
Don't lift the chicken to cut it. Put it on the thing.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a professional chef. Also, you were just on camera. Hopefully we're not too many viewers who just saw my wife's ass. Ew, what is this piece? You know, I feel like this recipe should start with like, hey, chop your chicken up before you start other things, because God, how much chicken am I making? Good lord. Look how thick that chicken is. I'm also pretty sure you're not supposed to saw with a knife. You're supposed to just do it like in one clean, smooth motion without cutting my finger off. What is this on chicken, dude? Chicken is like the grossest meat, I think, to like have to work with. Like, look at this goop. Why is there goop on chicken? Why do we have chicken goop? Ugh, look at this. Cut. There. Look at that goop. If you wash your chicken, you're just a coward. I don't know why I didn't name this segment Cooking with Harold. Why did this fall apart? Did they like glue my chicken together? What is that? Why did it do that? This was a whole piece and then it just bloop, fell apart. Why would it do that? They used meat glue on that one. It's like a chicken tender. It's like all ground up and glued together. Okay, now we gotta throw this shit out. Bloop. I gotta wash the knife because I think I have to cut something else, right? Do I have to cut anything else? Washing hands with Harold. You gotta have Dawn dish soap with the duck on it. It's the only good one. Okay, well, it didn't tell me. Okay, I don't know how to read. Hang on. I do need to cut something. So now I need to put the chicken into a bowl. Oh! And get it out of the way. Big ass knife. Done. A bowl of chicken. Ebola chicken. Alright, now we get to see the professional chef, Harold, prepare how I cut an onion. Also, I need to check the battery on this to make sure we're not going too fast. 82. Okay, so we got plenty of time. Also, this tablet thing she's got set up for me. There we go. Tilted too high. How does it want the onion? Finely chopped onion. Oh, Lord. How are you supposed to peel an onion? Because that's Guys, just so you know, Harold is 25 and has been cooking for himself since he was like 17. And my wife has spoiled me over the last few years. And now I'm like terrible at cooking. It's like I just threw all the cooking knowledge I had out the window. Like how to peel a damn onion. Like, what am I doing to this poor thing? What am I doing? Well, this is our segment called Man Cooking with Harold. This is how you cook like a man. A woman could also cook like this. If they wanted to. A perfectly peeled onion. I meant to do it like that, see? It's all part of my elaborate plan of gaslighting myself into doing it. And then I immediately dropped a bunch of onion on the floor. A finely chopped onion. You know who showed me how to cut an onion correctly? My wife. You know who remembers that knowledge on how to cut an onion correctly? My wife, because I don't remember it at all. Hang on, I'll get there. I'm thinking. I think it's like this. Rock the knife through. I feel like I would like the camera here most of the time, right? What happens if I sit here a minute? Let me rinse my hands out and move the camera a little bit. Okay, this is kind of the half-assed technique that I remember. The better technique my wife taught me. It is... Gotta move it like this. I'm standing on a piece of onion right now. You like go in at the side like this. And you don't cut all the way through to the other edge. This is the exact way she showed me how to do it. I'm not sure, but and then you just poke yourself in the finger with the knife tip. Luckily, it's not sharp. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. It's not too good either, but it's not too bad. Then you do the same thing on the other side. I'll move the camera so you guys can see a little bit better my poor knife skills. Ooh, I thought that was the end of that finger. Then you just chop. Tuck my finger in. Hey, you know what? That's not too horrible. If anyone's watching this on YouTube after, because I'm going to upload this, and you're looking at my knife skills, and every time you see me cut towards myself, you're waiting for me to like cut my finger off, that's not nice. And now we got to do the old, the chef type, where you hold. Hey, I think that worked out pretty good. Okay, now the recipe says to put this into a pan until softened. with olive oil, 1 tablespoon. Well, we have a large pan here, which we will move the setup. Ooh, that's warm. So we're gonna go ahead and move the camera setup. Hi, you can see my mug. Okay, let's see how I look. Hello. So, we are going to turn this on to like medium heat. This is starting to boil, so we're gonna go ahead and add our pasta in just a minute. Tablespoon in heavy duty pan over medium high, that's medium. Turn it up just a little bit, turn it to medium high. Olive oil, do we own olive oil? That's a good question. Probably should have thought to ask that one, huh? Avocado, canola. Is there a difference between olive oil and canola oil? Can I use olive oil spray? Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, do we have olive oil?
Huh?
We don't have olive oil?
No, I don't use olive oil.
Is avocado oil the same damn thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you taking a nap?
Yeah.
Okay, I love you.
I love it.
Alright. She's gonna take a nap while I cook. So, olive oil and avocado oil are pretty much the same thing, the boss said. You know, it says 1 tablespoon, but we're gonna just use some feeling with it. That looks like a tablespoon in my house. Alright, we got the pasta going. Alright, so it says to use 8 ounces of pasta. You can use whatever pasta you want. If you want to be like a weirdo who uses like whole grain or something. Now, I feel like that's more than half. Oops. That's what you want to hear when you're cooking, isn't it? Oops. Everyone loves the word oops. There goes onions everywhere. I'm pretty sure that oil is supposed to be hot. We got a spatula. The only problem is I like to hold the handle of a pan while I'm using it. I feel like medium high heat is 7, not 6 on this stove. Spoon rest and a spoon. My wife likes the wooden spoons, so we use the wooden spoons. We got like 1,000 pounds of onions just loose in the sink. I'm pretty sure that said half an onion. Now that I think about it, I'm almost certain that said half an onion, and I just threw an entire onion in there. Okay, it sounds like the onions are starting to cook. So, and move them around a bit. You know, this recipe probably is for like if you know how to cook. So while these onions brown, let me tell you about today's sponsor, me and my wife. My wife bought me this camera for Christmas. That's right, it's sponsored by my wife. My wife is today's sponsor. 2 to 3 minutes until softened. That looks like a half a cup of onion, honestly. 1 whole onion, that should be fine. Probably ought to get the dishes out of the sink. So, we're going to go ahead and go to Harold doing the dishes. Sorry if that's loud. Good thing is it's just onion, so unlike chicken and stuff. Ooh, I got to do them camera transitions a little nicer, huh? Because I will be straining the pasta water, but I need to retain a half a cup of pasta water. The next time we do a cooking stream, maybe we'll be a little bit better, a little less cooking, kinks and what have you. You know, this is the first try cooking on stream. Also, first time using this camera. Very nice. I'm very much enjoying it. My wife's probably going to very much enjoy it because now she doesn't have to cook twice a week. Because I'm going to be cooking. And we're also going to be doing some kayaking streams. We're going to do some IRL stuff. A lot of fishing. Again, cooking. I'd like to do about 2 cooking streams. Or 1 cooking stream a week, a cooking video. And then, depending on how the weather is and how I'm feeling with my leg and everything, I get that. My old man brain's fried. The fishing stream. Wow. I lost like all train of thought. I gotta like smoothly pick the camera up as well. Stir this pasta a little bit. I feel like that oil was like the perfect amount. It says 2 to 3 minutes or until softened. Well, it's been like 2 to 3 minutes. I wouldn't call that softened. Well, while we give that just a minute, let's go back to the kitchen counter and we'll go to the broiler. And we got a cookie sheet. Do we not have a cookie sheet? Okay, we're gonna be using this. I thought we had a cookie sheet. And we're gonna be making this thing. So this calls for the oven to be preheated to 350. I don't know how many cookies we're gonna get out of it. It says 24. But, well, you see, I don't think we have a cookie sheet for some reason. We used to have a cookie sheet. Maybe we threw it out. It happens. We're probably gonna end up making like betrayal to God. Are we doing it correctly? Probably not. But you know what? It's fine. We'll survive. Maybe. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Cookies on a pan. Let me just rinse my hands off again. Alright, and those onions are ready for the next step in the process. Ooh, back over here. Make sure you're stirring your pasta as well. So, I'm going to cheat because I can. We've got the butter, stick of butter right here. Ooh. And we're going to use this, not that. I almost used the wrong thing. We have already done minced garlic. If you want to, you can get fresh garlic. You can do it yourself that way. But I'm not doing that stuff. So, 1 tablespoon of butter, which you just use your knife. Nice thing about butter is on the butter, it tells you what a tablespoon is. So you just take your butter back over to here. And boom, just like that. Don't eat the paper. This calls for 3 cloves of garlic. That looks like 3 cloves at my house. Let's turn this heat down just a touch. Get that butter going. Oh, yeah. Stir it in real nice. Get our onions a little too brown. Let's take them off the heat a minute. Let them cool out a second while I tend to the pasta. I think this is the first time I've ever made penne pasta, so. Minced garlic and saute for 30 seconds. You know what? I say that looks like 30 seconds in my house. Probably shouldn't have took this long to do everything. That's okay. There it is. Show foot. I'm in fucking ads. Show foot. Foot. Yeah. Foot. We got that chicken. Foot is in sock. Oh. Yeah, show the foot, Harold. It's gonna get a little loud for a minute. Alright. This was way more chicken than they called for. Foot. You highlighted your message and everything. Okay, immediately drop some onion on the stove. Guys, this is also, let's see if Harold burns his house down on stream. Just kidding, I'm not going to. Alright, that's not done, I don't think. Ooh, a noodle. That's a non-done noodle. Oh yeah, not even close. Ooh. Yeah. Also, why your Discord not show your streaming? Need to get a better phone for microphone? A better phone? What? Is my mic not recording? The minced garlic, I had the chicken pieces and seasoning. Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, red pepper flakes. I forgot to do all that. That's okay. Italian seasoning, garlic powder, salt, and paprika. Now, I didn't measure any of this out because I forgot. That's okay. We're making white people food right now. Because right now I have some unseasoned ass chicken in a pan cooking. Guys, maybe I shouldn't have done such a complicated recipe. Something's telling me that maybe I did a little too much. How much damn... A half teaspoon? Okay. Give me the damn teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. So, paprika. Guys, you're watching like the worst chef in America cook right now. It sounds better now. Yeah, make sure the actual food, pour the whole seasoning in. Wait. No. Maybe I shouldn't have done grinding salt, huh? How much damn salt goes in this? Oh, guys, the oven's ready. You did it backwards? Check it out, guys. We're also baking cookies. Because if cooking wasn't hard enough, we'll also go ahead and show you. Check out them bad boys on pizza dishes. I was grinding salt, huh? Yeah, we gotta mix stuff. Okay, guys, I might have should have like not tried to follow the recipe while cooking it. That's next time we stream, I'll make sure I read the recipe. Yeah, I think next time I'm not gonna read the recipe while cooking it. Get out of there, damn it. Just use feeling. I gave up with their directions. We're just gonna cook it how I would cook it. Slide me the cookie recipe, they look good. The cookie recipe? Oh, she didn't open this? Certified limper. Yeah, I'm a certified pimp limper. I got that limp. little cookie recipe. She left that on there. Otherwise, none of this is ever going to cook in the chicken if I don't put it in there now. Yeah, that's how I walk in my daily life now. There we go. Now it's starting out to look like the whitest person food you've ever seen. There's some color in there. I think this pasta is pretty much done. Give it like another second, I think. Yeah, guys. Yeah, next time read the recipe before you start cooking, like fully, instead of like trying to go step by step. Because they forgot to tell you, like, hey, you should put the seasoning all in one thing and get ready with it. Yeah, I think I've learned that lesson. I also forgot to set the timer for the cookies. Dude, I'm gonna make burn down house. Bake for 10 minutes. 10 to 14. Well, we're gonna do 10. Good enough. You see the chicken moving good? Jesus. Okay, guys. I gotta remember to do the smooth camera transition. Go ahead and start that. Guys, you know what I forgot? To save the pasta water. Hang on, I got an idea. Bring you back over here. So, we need to pour the heavy cream in, reserve the pasta water. This will be done in just a second here. Put that back there, get that off the stove for a minute so I don't burn it. I don't know how well you can see it. This is just me remaking pasta water because I fucked it up. And we need what, 1 cup? 1 cup of this bad boy. Heavy whipping cream. I will also put, when I put it on YouTube, even though this is like gone from good to a train wreck really quick, we will turn this into, we'll put the actual recipe. I'll link the Pinterest post so that if you want to follow along, you can. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Now, I don't know if that actually worked or not, but we poured some water in here. I don't know if that counts as pasta water, but it counts in my heart, so. How much pasta water do I need to put? It just says to retain pasta water. A half a cup. So, I basically just made my own pasta water a second time. So, I don't know if this counts as pasta water. It looks like pasta water. We're gonna go ahead and throw this guy back on. And we're gonna add, stir in the heavy sauce, which is stir in the heavy cream and reserve pasta water. There's our pasta water. Ding ding. There's our heavy cream. And we're gonna bring this to like a simmer. God, I can hear a kid like yelling outside like someone's murdering it. I wonder if that counted as pasta water. Guys, please don't like show any Italian chefs like the sin to like the Italian god I just committed, which was remaking my own pasta water because I fucked it up. You know what's funny? The butter gets its own like penthouse in the fridge. That's always something that's been so crazy to me. Now the only problem as well is well, first off, this I made a mess, an absolute total mess. And now I'm so discombobulated. I tried to put seasoning in the fridge. I like panicked. Guys, there's no panic when you're cooking. Except for in the part when you panic. So it looks like it's starting to come to a simmer. Looks like we're getting there. I don't know why it's so orange. I think it's the paprika. The other problem I just realized as well, these called for 1 pound of chicken and half the box of pasta. The thing is you're supposed to put this in the pan. How am I supposed to put all this damn pasta in there with that sauce to toss it? How am I supposed to do that when, look how full this thing is. Look how full that is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Hey, why does this recipe call for these tomatoes? 1/2 cup sun-dried tomatoes, chopped. But it never asks for them. Add the minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of butter. Add the chicken, Italian, smoked paprika, red pepper, garlic powder, and salt. There's like 1/2 cup. At least that one's easy. But yeah, it never asks for the sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, right here. These look horrible. These smell horrible. Guys, I accidentally forgot to put these in. Shh. Oh no. Smack. It smells really good. Let's check these cookies as well. Here, chat. Let's check them out. Look at them bad boys. They're starting to burn. Guys, I suck at cooking cookies. I get it, oven. I get it. Turn the oven off. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to put this. I guess I could put it back in the pan I originally started with, right? I could, like, put the pasta back in here and then put the sauce on top. I don't see why I couldn't. You know what? I never tasted this to see if it's terrible. We're gonna taste it. Ooh, that's hot.
I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to... I need that film.
That's hot. We gotta put some seasoning in this because this is white people food. Do we not have any of that open? Oh, we had that open. Oops. You really don't have any of this open? Right, just a touch of this. Everybody likes that. And if I think it's white people food, I know for a fact that my wife is going to think that. Put that back on low heat. Add some more spices to it, so it's not the whitest food I've ever had. There's this cool thing you're supposed to put in food. It's called salt. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten anything, but salt pretty much goes good on food. And right now this is like chicken with that's how you're supposed to add salt. Not the weird way I added it. Alright, let's mix this back in there. Fold it back in. Okay, so far I've made a really good mess. Oh wow, look at that. I get a piece of chicken over there. Here, you guys try it. Tell me how you think. To be honest with you, I'll just heat up some Alfredo sauce and throw it in there. I feel like this needs to like thicken. Look how wet that is. Why didn't it thicken? You know what they should call this recipe? It's called the Marry Me Chicken. It should probably be called Divorce Me Chicken because they ain't got no flavor in it. Oh, you know what it needs? Where is it? More of this. Some more of that. Let's put it back on a simmer. Put a little bit more of that guy in there. And where's that Italian? Maybe just another sprinkle of it. Yeah, I don't know whose seasoning proportions this was for, but it wasn't for me. It's also starting to thicken a little bit too, which is nice. There we go. That's looking a lot nicer. It smells a little bit nicer too. Honestly though, like the heavy cream doesn't really do it for me. I feel like this just won't thicken. But I don't want to add more of that Parmesan cheese because that's honestly not my favorite cheese. I'm pretty sure I made enough for everyone in chat too to eat if they wanted some. Because I think I made a little bit too much. Bone apple teeth, if you want some. Well, while we let that thicken, heat up a little bit more, thicken back up, let's go over here and take a look at these cookies. I don't know why I brought a fork, hang on. Alright, let's see what these cookies look like. Okay, look at this bad boy. Not bad, not bad. Now these guys, you know, they got a little bottom rack treatment. But these ones, so I can half-ass cook cookies. Let's see a break on that. Not bad. My arm was shaking. The tastes pretty good. Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that. Now that looks a little better. Alright guys, now what you're supposed to do with this, you're supposed to throw the pasta. Oh, that's better. That's got way better heat to it. There's spice to it. You're supposed to toss the pasta into here. Like this. Pow. I'm not sure I want to do that in case my wife doesn't enjoy it. So I'm going to toss half the pasta into here. Because if my wife doesn't like this, at least then she can have some pasta with like Alfredo or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it the hardest way possible. Instead of just doing it like a normal person. Doing it like this. There we go. Give me one more scoop. Pow. Just to fold the pasta into it. As in, if she doesn't like this, at least she can have something that's not horrible. Okay, so far my stove was nice and clean. And I've made an absolute mess making this. But this will feed like probably 3 to 4 people. If you eat in moderation, you could probably get 5 with the amount I made. And really, this was probably like, this was like $30 or $20. Take this out, you probably save like $5. You don't need that shit. The pasta was like, I think it was like $3, $2 for that box of pasta. The chicken, $6. The whipping cream was like $2, something like that. Honestly, the Parmesan was like another $2 or $3. So really, you're looking at like a $20 dinner. That can feed easily, with the amount of chicken and stuff and pasta. I also have leftover pasta. If you mixed everything together, because it's 1.5 pounds of chicken, you could mix the entire box of pasta into here. Easily, looking at it, you could. You could probably feed like 6 people. 6 not too hungry people. I mean, if they're starved, you might not do so well. Oh. But yeah, you could probably feed 6 people easy with this. I don't see why you couldn't. Okay. Alright guys, what we're going to do now is we are going to get my wife and make sure she's up. We're going to check her opinion on the pasta, if I can move the damn thing. We're not going to get her on camera because she probably don't want to be on the camera. But we will be getting her opinion. Give me just a second. Honey, you want to try this? You want to eat? Alright, here she comes. We're going to get her opinion and see if it's horrible or not. Stay tuned. We're going to turn the camera this way, though.
Smells really good, honey.
It smells good, she says. Alright. Yeah, just a little bit so she can try it, see if it's horrible. Let's see what you think, because it's actually... If the pasta's not done all the way, blame chat. See what she says.
It's really good, I think.
Actually good, or are you just because you love me good?
I love you, but it's good.
You heard it here, chat. It's good. So maybe it'll soften the blow of the burnt cookies. This one is good. These ones are very nice.
Did you burn the cookies?
These ones are good. But the second dish of cookies, they didn't do too well.
Oh my god.
It might be because I put them on the bottom rack.
Oh, you put them both at the same time?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. But the oven was beeping at me and I panicked, and then I was like fucking that up over there and making a mess.
The pasta is good. You need it a little bit more.
You need more what?
Longer in the water.
I knew it.
But that's okay.
I took it out just a little early
It's
because...
not bad. It's still good.
Alright chat, you heard it here. It's good. Wife says it's good. Does it taste like white people food?
No.
That's because it's not the actual recipe. Add cayenne pepper, add a little bit more salt, Add a lot more salt. Add actual fucking seasoning to your food. Don't follow the recipe for season. Season with your heart. All right, guys. Till next time. See ya.